ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Just move the hair, just move the hair.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the 2019 Spider-Man's Kingpin Build-A-Figure Wave Silver Sable. If you're trying to pick up the set, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Finally we have a Silver Sable. Anyway, on the side we get a nice image of Silver Sable right over there, and then on the back you can see a nice looking product shot. There's a read-up over here. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. There's the other figures from the wave. Then we get Silver Sable again on this side, and then we get a spot varnished spider logo on the very top. Not much more at the bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here is Silver Sable out of the packaging, and this is a figure that I have been wanting for quite some time now, and I gotta say, just right off the bat, you know, just taking the figure right out of the packaging, I was just very pleased, and to this moment, I am very pleased. I mean, just look at the paint detail on her hair, man. That looks awesome. But yeah, she doesn't come with too many accessories. You're looking at all of them right over there, so let's get a closer look at those, and then we'll get a closer look at Silver Sable. Aside from the Build-A-Figure piece, these are the only accessories that we get with Silver Sable. We get these fake guns, which is a little disappointing because in the comics she distinctly uses real guns, but you know, I don't know, I just played the PS4 game and saw her with a bunch of fake guns in that, so I guess at this moment in time I'm not terribly bummed out, though it would have been cool if she came with Chais, you know, that would have been nice. Now to very briefly go over the history of Silver Sable, she runs this international mercenary group called Silver Sable International, and she kills bad guys. That's basically what she does, and she has her crew, the Wild Pack, which is a team of mercenaries, and she's from the country of Simcaria, which is made up, not a real country, but it's right next to Latveria, thus her encounters with Doctor Doom. She's teamed up with Spider-Man, and she's very close buds with Sandman, giving him a second chance and everything, thus he's part of the Wild Pack, and she's teamed up with many Marvel superheroes. And then the characters had various looks, all of which I think look fantastic, you know, a lot of different looks, but this one right here is my favorite. But I think the design choice for this figure was actually quite perfect. I think this meets right in the middle, and man, I love this head sculpt. Oh, jeez. I think this looks fantastic for this character. I really dig it a lot. She's not too pretty, you know, she has that powerful jaw going on right there, which is cool for this character. It works. Nice silver paint right there on the headband. I do think that the paint apps did miss the mark a little bit just underneath the eyes though. Not until just right now I noticed that, so it didn't bother me earlier, but yeah, you could see that the eyelids aren't really painted, or the bottom portion of the eyelids aren't painted perfectly, so bugs me just now, but earlier I didn't have a problem with it. And I love the hair, man, what they've done with this blue paint right here mixed in with the hair. I love that. That is so awesome. Reminds me of the Toy Biz days. It's something that Toy Biz used to do, and I love seeing Hasbro do it as well. It just looks great. And looking at the rest of the figure, it's just perfect to me, man. I don't have any complaints with this. This looks awesome. I love the choice of silver that they have here. You know, in the comics she has various colors of silver, always with the hot spots one way or another, you know, just because she's Silver Sable, and I think it just looks really good, man. I'm very pleased with it. They've used the Kate Bishop body mold mostly throughout on this piece, and it works really well with this. I like the straps that they've added right over here. That looks really good. She does have that. She has a peg hole in the back right over there. There is some marbling going on that does bother me, you know. It would have been nice if that marbling just went right in the middle, but it's like she has two cracks. Ooh. And then you can see right here on the side we get some more nice silver paint apps. I love the belt that they've given her right here. The legs look great. She has these little holsters right here that don't really work, or they're pouches more than holsters really because they're closed. Yeah, so they're not holsters, but looking at the paint throughout on this thing, I absolutely love it. I think these reflective colors are just exactly what this figure needs, so I'm very pleased with that. At first I thought they could have used the Silver Surfer kind of paint, but still I like this. This is just making me really happy. I dig it quite a bit. But you can move the head up just a little bit, which is okay. You know, you got all that hair in the back right there, and it can still move up, so I'm happy with that. I think that's the farthest I can get the head to look up without moving the diaphragm joint. She can look down much farther though. She does have side-to-side motion right here, and a little bit of head pivoting. Shoulders move up that far. You can move them down. These, you know, get in the way just a little bit, but not too much. You could rotate a full 360. You only get single jointed elbows. Wish we had double jointed elbows on this one. It only meets 90 degrees right there. You can rotate at the elbow, and then the wrist turns side to side and hinges up and down on the left side. On the right side, however, we have a horizontal movement, which is great. We get a diaphragm joint where she can turn side to side. She has diaphragm pivot, crunches forward, crunches back, hips move outward just that much. She can kick forward pretty far, and back a little bit, upper thigh cut right there, double jointed knees. Then the ankles do move down, they move up, and she does have ankle pivot. And I will note that these straps do get loose on the legs. You know, they tend to slide off, but I don't know, I'm not that upset about it. Just shift them right back to where they were. Now to measure out the height of this Silver Sable figure, you can see she's standing just under 6.5 inches tall. And then here's Silver Sable next to a bunch of characters that she's teamed up with. We have the Sandman Build-A-Figure, Paladin, and Spider-Man. One thing I've thought about is that it wouldn't be too hard to make some Wild Pack figures based off of the Paladin figure. Of course, he needs the shoulder pads and stuff, but that'd be pretty sweet to see some Wild Pack figures, huh? Some army building. And then here's Silver Sable next to the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive Silver Surfer, and I think the Silver Surfer is a little bit brighter. You know, if you look at the arm right over here compared to her forearm, which is probably one of the brighter parts of the figure, yeah, it's a little bit brighter, but not by much, man. And then here's Silver Sable next to the other figures from this wave that I've already reviewed. We have the 6-armed Spider-Man, Symbiote Spider-Man, Black Cat, and Red Goblin. Then here's Silver Sable next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey friend. No! Oh, my eyes! Oh, it's so bright! Ah! So I gotta thank you guys again for watching my video. I really do appreciate it, especially when you hit that like button if you liked the video. Leave your comment down below and hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. I love this figure. This is an awesome Silver Sable figure, man. My complaints are minor. I did take photos of her only using the guns she came with, but you can use whatever gun you want for her to hold. I do like the paint apps throughout. I think this is a great figure, man. I'm very happy with it. We've never had a Marvel Legends Silver Sable after all this time, and I remember picking up Silver Sable comics back in the day, back in 1992 when I was only about 10 years old, man. I just thought she was a really cool character, and I think Hasbro delivered on this piece, man, so I'm giving it a sud rating of... I love it! And again, I'd like to know what you guys think, so leave your comment down below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com, and do not forget to follow me over on the social media on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Stardust. I just posted a review of Daredevil Season 3. Just finished it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face, a sip more shot, your face, a sip more shot,